Hello, welcome back. So I done a few minor tweaks. I switched the Templar with the Enchantress, which I think is the better follower for a caster type class. In the rings I had Vitality gems and I switched these with legendary gems. I have the Zay's Stone of Vengeance. Damage ideal is increased by 4% for every 10 yards between me and the enemy hit. Maximum 20% increase at 50 yards. It's not the best gem, but this is what I have right now. And also the gem of Efficacious Toxin. Poison all enemies hit for 2000 weapon damage over 10 seconds. And I still have the Bane of the Powerful. This is increased damage against elites. I still don't have the best gems or amulet. I also would need to get a better weapon and offhand. And I'm planning to just gamble these with blood shards, Kadala. Okay, and what else? I've played with the skills around a bit. And I've replaced the Decrepify, which I wasn't using that often, with Simulacrum. And I'm using the Reservoir rune, which increases my essence, my maximum essence, by 100% while Simulacrum is active. Now, I'm not very happy about the cooldown, 120 seconds. This is what I have right now. I'm using Final Service, so if I'm taking lethal damage, I'm sustained by preventing all damage for 4 seconds. Okay, and I also consume minions to heal myself. So this is one-off to not die immediately, but this effect only occurs every 60 seconds. I'm still using Overwhelming Essence, increases my essence, and Extended Servitude, which increases the duration of my skeletal mages. Yeah? And also Life from Death, consuming a corpse has a chance to spawn a health globe. I'm not sure what that chance is right now. And if I'm looking around, I still have 2 Greater Rift Keystones. I would need to level up these gems. And for the champion one, I have to reach a Greater Rift level of 40. Okay. Right now, I think I'm at level 33, 34. I have to check that very quickly. Yeah, I'm a level 32. So I'll need to push Greater Rifts, but for now I'll just do standard ones to get more GR keystones. And I'm going to play with the Simulacrum around a bit, see how that goes. So I see it's spawning a lot of health globes right now. And you know what? I'm just going to switch command skeletons with Simulacrum on my keyboard. Skills on cooldown cannot be changed. Right. Okay, so I guess I'll run around for a bit and switch them afterwards. Well, I don't know. They hit a bit too hard. So I might have to use some defensive skills actually. But we'll see what the chances of spawning health globes actually are first. Okay, so now let's switch these around. Command skeletons with freezing grasp. Okay. And the army of the dead. Yes, simulacrum, simulacrum, simulacrum. Here we go. With reservoir. Okay, I have to get used to these skills. And let's see which drops we also have. It's too bad I missed the goblin. Okay. So of course damage wise it's better, but I have worse survivability now, even worse than I did, and I only have 415,000 health points. Okay. So now I have simulacrum active. I guess we can just do this faster. Which of course isn't bad. So I get a lot of speed bonus if I'm just destroying objects. Okay. Yeah, so damage wise this is better, but I have to use with I have to get used with the rhythm. Right now I'm not too good at this. What I don't see is 15 seconds for the simulacrum is the duration, but I don't see the simulacrum here as a icon or anything. Okay, good. We're just moving on now. Yeah, so am I still playing Diablo 3? As I said, I just bought the Rise of Necromancer pack and I'm enjoying the class right now. Also the seasonal play, I never done a Diablo 3 season before. I stopped playing shortly after the Reaper of Souls expansion came out. I think it came out in March 2014. Shortly afterwards I stopped playing the game altogether for more than 5 years actually. I'm enjoying it right now. It's a bit boring I must say, because I did play it for about 400 hours on the Demon Hunter before. and that was okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to play it after the season is ending. Right now it's enjoyable. It's a game I can casually play whenever I have the time. This might change in the future. I do have a large collection of games I'm planning on playing live. Not necessarily live, but at least documented on YouTube, so I can watch these playthroughs later on. Just reminisce, you know, remember when I was younger and playing these games. I think the season itself will last for another, oh, I don't know, 2 months. So I have a lot of time to just do objectives, get better gear with the class, and if I'll still enjoy it then, I can go for next season and maybe play another class, we'll see. I'm thinking about the Witch Doctor, which I never played, and it's, I think, the least popular class in Diablo 3 for some reason. Sure, I could speculate on that. I suppose it has to do with the fact that it really is an ugly class. That hunched figure with hand trembling, it's just ugly. It doesn't look like a Diablo hero, right? And maybe the skills itself were not fun enough. I don't know, maybe they're a bit more passive. I suppose it's the class that is closest to the Necromancer. Originally the Necromancer, of course, wasn't in the game, and then they replaced it with this Witch Doctor class, which basically has curses, they're called hexes, and poison-based abilities. So it's a bit more passive than the Necromancer is with the command minions skills. I'll be interested to see how that class fares compared to the Necromancer especially. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Slowly moving on. I'm recording this a bit after Christmas 2019, and of course I did get to pause for a while. I'm just getting back into the rhythm. Whoops. That didn't go too well. Okay. I really hate it when I get arcane enchanted enemies right at the beginning of the right at the entrance. Really, it's I have no place to go now. I simply have no place to go. This is really annoying. Okay, great. Now I cannot use Simulacrum because my health is what? Half of the... This is really annoying, guys. Let's just get a health club. I still can't use Simulacrum and I'm still dying. This is just annoying. Sorry about that, guys. It's not too fun to see me die all the time, but that's just how the game is, and by increasing the difficulty you'll just get one-shotted all the time. So what is this in power strike? Resource regeneration and this cooldowns. Okay. Well, if I'm just playing the game at Half-Life, this is a bit silly, and I don't see any health globes, sorry. If I'm just depending on the chance of health globes getting generated, then I'm kind of fucked. Just need to keep my distance, I guess. Keep my distance and let the minions do the damage. Take the brunt of the damage as well. Okay, so nightmarish plagued minion. Well, sure, if I'm popping 2 cooldowns now, Simulacrum and the Land of the Dead, I'm kind of unstoppable. But with a 2-minute cooldown, you know, it's not that great. I have a phylactery. I'd like to focus on getting a one-handed weapon and an offhand of phylactery for Necromancer. Yeah, Simulacrum is just used to summon a lot of mages very fast. And that combined with Land of the Dead is crazy. Okay, Molten, 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 and Waller. And I can also walk over half gloves, and even if I'm at full health, it will consume them, which is not ideal. I have to be careful. It's a bit different playstyle I have to get used with. I have to get used to. Is there a goblin here? No, just a lot of gold. Sure, I had a legendary gem which just gave me a lot more gold. I don't think this is what I need right now. Oh, there we go. An ancient amulet just hidden in objects to be destroyed. This is always the case. There are like corpses which are part of the scenery, not corpses of monsters I kill. And I always got some of the best items, ancient or legendary items, from these corpses lying around, which is just checked. This is ridiculous. Whoops. So we're almost done now, and the Rift Guardian will come soon. I just do Nephilim Rifts for a while to get some more GR keystones. And once I get a bit better equipment, I can increase the difficulty a bit to Torment 8. Oh, okay. Where's the boss? Okay, it's close enough. But I have a legendary there. He's not coming after me, you see. No, he's not. He's just waiting around there like a good boy. 200 swords, not necessarily what I need, but hey. Good. Well, I don't have any cooldowns left, but it's okay. So what ability does it have? It has a teleport. Desecrates the ground. Uh-huh. Okay, good. That's it. Okay, some consumables. And how many keystones do I have now? I have 3 keystones. Okay. Well, let's just go to town and see which items we got. See if we can use any of them. Oh, my inventory is actually full. That didn't happen in a long while. Alright. A consumable. Use this item and select an unsocketed weapon to add a socket. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm not going to use it right now, obviously. But once I get a really good weapon, I'm going to use it. So, Ramaladne's Gift. This is a consumable which adds an extra socket to a weapon. Cool. Never heard of that. We also have a phylactery, which, yeah, I guess I can use, but hey, you know, I still need a good one-handed weapon for that. And increases Death Nova damage by 13%. I don't use Death Nova, so bite me. Okay. A two-handed sword, intelligence, resource costs. Okay, I guess I can just give this to the Enchantress. Here we go. What else did we get? What is this? A set amulet. Dexterity, G, thank you very much. Just what I needed. But can I like change? Does it also have a socket? No, it doesn't really. I guess I can change the dexterity stat to intelligence, can't I? So if I just replace this with... Nah, that sucks. So I cannot change the main stat of dexterity with like intelligence. I'll just let it lie around here. Does it like have a side effect? No, extra gold. That's silly. Just put my set items here. And yeah, I'll just disenchant these, or what are they called? Salvage them. And then we'll get back to doing some rifts. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.